Welcome to the Ultimate Gardening Add-on. My name is Echo. This add-on was created by Podcrash and brings over 360 brand new plants to your Minecraft experience. They can be discovered all over your world in different biomes. They can also be traded with, or you can find them in the brand new cottage-like structures. This add-on comes packed with brand new decoration blocks, not entities, improved flower pots, lawnmowers, bird baths, gnomes, moles, and bird mobs, and so much more. This add-on will cost you 1,170 minecoins, which is roughly $7 US. Let's see if it's worth getting. I did get early access to today's add-on, but this is not a paid promotion. The creators have also told me this add-on is now supporting multiple languages. I'll put them on screen right now, and they plan to make these supported in all of their previous add-ons. Now, today's add-on is a different change of pace, I think, from Podcrash, but also really cool. Once you do have this installed in a new or pre-existing world, you are going to be given 2 books. So you'll be given the gardening guide, but also the botanical lexicon. Let's start with this. It says the gardening add-on will now blossom in your world with over 290 new plants that will generate naturally. The botanical lexicon will help you keep track of how many you found. And the way this works is really cool. Can't find a flower? Talk to a gardener found in cottages that generate around your world to see if they have them for sale. Enhance your builds with 65 new custom flower pots, compatible with both vanilla and custom plants, which I love. Lost your book? You can craft a brand new one with a book and a poppy. So a little bit further down, it teaches you about decorations, flower pots, cottages, others, and then we get into all of the plant information. Now, I kind of want to briefly go over this before I show you guys the decoration related blocks. There is a lot available inside of this. Also, this right here, yeah, that's actually a mole. And you'll know that they've been nearby because you'll start to notice coarse dirt in your world. We have another one over there. Now, I used to live in a house that had moles. These were absolutely a pain. The amount of molehills we used to have in my back garden was insane. With these kind of add-ons, I usually do a ton of exploring. This time I haven't, because I want to show you something really cool and how it registers what you've discovered. Now, this is going to account for the modded aspect in this add-on, but also the vanilla aspect. And all you need to do is actually look at the new plants or the previous ones in Minecraft for them to actually be registered. They've been registered already. So let's look at this one, for example. You found a white snapdragon. It then says we've found a certain amount. Now, if we tap on this, bear in mind it will lag for a short period of time. You've discovered 6 out of 362. So every time you discover something, whether it's your regular Minecraft stuff, you'll see here, these start to get registered. And I loved the way this works. People love to explore in Minecraft, right? And being able to find something a little bit different, for me, was a really nice touch. So if I was to go ahead and now open this, was that a chrysanthemum? I think it was. And we scroll down, for example, right? And we'll use the pre-existing Minecraft stuff already. Let's use tall grass. It says, you first discovered tall grass, which is today, the 1st of September. Happy new month. Location, where I actually discovered it, and the dimension that I actually found it. It then leaves you a little bit of information regarding this, which I thought was pretty cool. Now, also inside of here, if you do scroll down, we do have filters, include plants from Minecraft. You can actually turn these off, include plants from other add-ons. So yes, this does support other add-ons, providing they actually provide the support. Include plants from the gardening add-on. You can turn these off. So if you wanted to turn off the Minecraft stuff, and then go ahead and open up this guidebook one more time and scroll down, it's going to get rid of a whole bunch of the Minecraft stuff here. So we've still got things like the blue orchid, cornflower. We've got a whole bunch of the modded aspect. It just means that, because I'll show you real quick here, if you just keep scrolling down when you have this enabled, let's go to reset. And yeah, I know it's a little bit of a pain to kind of wait a couple of seconds every single time, but you can see here how much the regular Minecraft aspect has in terms of like crops and plants and flowers. There is actually a lot. So as a bonus here, when you do scroll down, you'll notice all of these have not been discovered, but we did discover the red chrysanthemum. If we tap on this, it tells you when you first found it, location, dimension, then a short description about this. The wispy beauty of the red chrysanthemum turns the plains, meadows, and sunflower plains of the land into a riot of color. Traders are always on the lookout for its red dye. Thanks to the scarlet blush it brings to clothes and furnishing. So I think they do work the exact same way as the vanilla aspect and might have the ability of being converted into dyes. Yes. So again, they're just here to enhance your Minecraft experience. Now you noticed it talked a lot about cottages. It says cottages are structures that can randomly generate around your world in the forest and plain biomes. There are 4 different types of cottages, along with 14 additional buildings that can generate along with them in different quantities. The cottage is home to the gardener who loves flowers and plants. Speak to the gardener to see what plants he is willing to trade with you. So let's go and find some of these cottages. I did find one up here as an added bonus. You are usually going to find a lot of different flowers around this. Now, this one has generated with a tree and a tree swing. We've got a bunch of new flowers here. Pink carnation. What else we got going on here? These have already been discovered. This right here is ivy. I've had this in my garden. It's an invasive plant. It just does not stop growing. But let's see what we can find inside of here. So let's go and visit our good friends, the gardener. I like this one, a violet. Okay, wait, does this one change to purple? It does. Purple dye. Okay, let's get inside. Hello there, good sir. Okay, what else have you got? Oh, there's the lawnmower. I gotta show you this real quick. I gotta show you this. So you tap on it, and it can chop down things for you. Yeah, it just makes picking up things so much easier. And we do have a watering can, which we will get into. It helps the growth of crops. Wait. Oh, there he is. Okay, so let's tap on him. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Let's tap on him. You can trade some of the brand new plants in order to get emeralds. You can also trade emeralds. Oh, that looks like a bug there. The picture underscore crop dot name. In order to get a whole bunch more. So, like, let's say you couldn't find the yellow foxtail, for example. You can trade it with him, and it can actually be discovered. I'm guessing this is going to convert into a yellow dye. Yes. So that's one structure. There's a bunch more to be discovered. So exact same vibe, but this one has a different outside structure. Last time we had a tree. This one is more like a barn, I would say. So this one just has, even more things to be found. Now the brush has actually been utilized in this add-on, which I thought was a nice touch. And we do have these mysterious seeds, which I will teach you about. They're also incredibly useful. But I'll go ahead and plant down some of these and show you, for example. Oh, let's not jump down there. So we have, I don't know how to say that, but we have this. We have this. More foxtails, mysterious seeds. They can, I'm guessing, hold on. Let's try this. I'm guessing they can all be composted, right? Yeah, you can. So even the modded aspect works with the vanilla. Just like the vanilla aspect of Minecraft, if you did find only one of these, you can actually bone meal them to get more, which of course is incredibly helpful if you're building a garden. But I'm guessing our good friend inside of here, always had him behind the door, should have different things on offer. Yes, you can actually trade berries, which is super helpful. So many different things on offer. If you find a cottage, that's how they work. There is so many different flowers. That was a clematis right there. I also noticed that these structures... Wait, what's that? Oh, wall mushrooms. I also noticed one just literally buried in this location right here. Does it have anything different with it? This one looks like the structure has generated on its own. He's still hiding in somewhat the same place. You guys get the point. There's so many different things you are going to discover when you find these cottages. 14 different styles to discover. Okay, so let's move on to the decoration side of things. The reason why I'm showing you these now, because they're going to be interlinked with the flowers and the decorations. So it says, this add-on introduces various new decoration blocks that allow you to enhance your builds. On this page, you'll find everything you need to know. So we have things like wooden benches. I don't want to read a giant wall of text. I'll show you guys how everything works. We also have things like wooden garden tables. We also have picket fences, bird houses, bird bath, stone paths. We also have a lantern post, which was pretty cool. I'll show you how that works. A water pump, which is also really cool, and even garden gnomes. I won't show you how to craft everything, but I will show you a couple of things. Everything can be found inside of the crafting table. Now, the benches come in a whole range of different colors, really simple and easy to make. You are going to need 4 of the slab and 2 sticks. This is going to yield 2 in return. So this is what it's like on its own. As you can see, it looks more like a chair. You can sit on these. Now, when you attach another one, you can see how it works. Now, I kind of want to see if this is the right tool to break it and if efficiency works. So axe is the right way. Efficiency doesn't seem to improve it, which is a shame. Let's grab ourselves a couple more of these, just a couple more different decorations. So 1, 2, and 3. You can see how big you can make these. And you can just tap on these and move between them. You can also attach other ones, but you'll notice here that the legs don't disappear. You can see, so yeah, they need to be the same variation, but you can sit them right next to each other. As for the tables, these are made with fences and slabs. Once again, I'm using oak as a prime example. Tap on craftable. We now have some of these tables. Kind of want to see what happens when you attach them together. Yeah, so it kind of makes it a more functional one. Let's just break these real quick. Try and grab some different versions compared to what I've just showed you on the benches. So what happens if we put all 4 of these together? That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. They have also included the pail. We do have things like acacia. We've got birch. Every single wood variation has actually been included. And yes, it does also include the nether-related ones. So obviously you can link these both together. And again, they are blocks and not entities. As for the picket fences, you still need regular fences. We're going to use oak as an example. As you can see here, this is going to give us 2. Now, I thought that these could prevent things from climbing over, but it's a picket fence. It's more for decoration rather than trapping things in. This is what it looks like. I'll go ahead and show you guys some other versions as well. So many different options here. So this is the ultimate decoration related add-on here. Oops, tapped on the wrong thing. I want these guys just to connect together. So yeah, they do perfectly connect. If you like to build, you'll enjoy this. We then have a bird house. Also comes in a whole range of different colors. So we'll grab some of these. And we also have the bird mob. Now I'm going to summon some of these because at nighttime, they love to go inside of these nests. They feel a lot safer. So I thought that was a nice touch. Eventually, they will make their way over there. As you can see, they know it's nighttime, so they just want to stay safe. I'll just wait for a couple more of these to go inside because it's nighttime. And then if we go ahead and make this daytime, they will come out. I don't think they have custom sounds, though, which was a little bit of a shame. But I kind of wanted to put these on a couple of different blocks and show you. This is what they would look like on a fence. They look a lot better when they're attached like this. So towering up with a couple of these would definitely make sense. Now, I'm going to show you this right now because the mole has actually dug this up. These mysterious seeds can actually be planted on regular. They can also be planted on dirt. And I think it's farmland. Oh, he's just buried. And what they will do is actually produce a random type of flower. Now, this is perfect for people who have explored really far and wide and don't have new chunks to explore. It just means that you can get the new content via these mysterious seeds. But I will show you a little bit more on that a little bit later on. We have the bird bath. Now, I can't pick and choose when and how the birds will go to the bird bath. They would just go to it and interact with it eventually over time. Hopefully, he interacts with it. Come on. No, not quite. We do have different kinds of paths. So again, if you are a builder, a decorator, these are going to be perfect for you. In order to get these, you need to use whatever kind of stone you would like. So a stone would have to be the stone slab. It gives you 2 paths, diorite, andesite, tuff, etc. But I'll show you guys a couple of these here. So these are your stone related ones, and they come in different patterns. We have tuff. We have the cobble deep slates. We also have the cobblestone, which I kind of liked a lot. We also have the regular deep slate here. We also have the andesite, the granite, the diorite. You get the point. So yeah, builders are gonna enjoy these. And again, guys, blocks and not entities. These are starting to grow. I'll keep an eye on these, but we are gonna kind of dive into them a little bit later on. This was one of my favorite things. This is the lantern. I kind of want to read you the information behind this one. So let's go to decorations and scroll all the way down to the lanterns. Lantern posts go along very nicely with the lanterns from Minecraft. When stacking multiple lantern posts on top of each other, it will expand. Round it off by putting a lantern on top. And it explains how you can actually craft it. So it's not just one. And these work perfectly like it does say with lanterns. So place this down. Then you can put another one on top. Which again, I thought was really cool. So let's see. Can we stand on this and do it this way? You can make this as tall. Or you can make it as small as you want. Then obviously you're able to put the lanterns on top. And they fit absolutely perfectly. So just a nice touch. Again, this is going to be absolutely fantastic when Minecraft introduce their copper updates, which will give us copper lanterns. There is also a water pump. So if you place this down, grab either a bucket, a glass, or a watering can, place this on it, and then just keep pumping this up, it's eventually going to fill it up, which is great because then you can take the bucket with you. So you have like an infinite supply. So I think you have to right click on it. You end up with this. A bottle is also going to work as well. They take a little bit of time to fill. You'll know when it's full with the particles on top. Although this one seems to take a little bit of time compared to the bucket from my testing. Yeah, seems to take a little bit of time, but it does work. Come on. Maybe not. Maybe I'm doing it too fast. But if we right click on this. Oh, there we go. It worked. And then we can also do a watering can as well. This watering can is useful for your crops. Basically, if you want to speed up the growth of multiple crops at once, you can. So if you do this, as you can see, the radius that's available. But obviously, you need to fill this up quite a lot. The last one is going to be a gardening gnome. They will protect flowers while you sleep at night. You can craft a garden gnome by putting a red mushroom on top of the middle slots of your crafting grid. Just explains how to craft it. So if you've got either birds or moles, I'm guessing, could probably eat your crops or flowers. These guys are going to protect it. So next, we have the flower pots. Now, it says here there are a total of 65 new flower pots added by this add-on. Some unique and some variations of unique ones. All flower pots function just like the default flower pots. You can place both flowers from this add-on and default flowers into these flower pots. Additionally, you can put our flowers into the default ones too. So we have colored, we have wide, we have tall, we have window box, we also have metal, and we also have hanging. Now, the reason why this is cool is because, as you guys know, right, if I was to place this down, which is your regular one, I can't put a rose bush inside of this. So it comes with the likes of a wide light blue one, for example, where I could put the rose inside. This is an enhanced version of this. So I placed it down. We could put this inside. There is also going to be window variations as well, which is great for the smaller ones. They don't go inside of there, by the way. There is also going to be the metal one where it can, and also a hanging. Can it go inside? It cannot. You'll need the smaller ones to go inside of there. But I'll do my best to show you guys as many different ones as possible here. So a whole bunch of different colors for players to go out there and collect. I've always wanted different colors. The fact that Minecraft haven't actually done this is pretty crazy. So you could go ahead and put in your vanilla aspect. Is that just... Oh, they grew. Oh, they grew from our wild ones. There you go. Perfect example here. So this is the regular one. You can put them inside of there. This is the modded one. You could put them inside of there, which I think is perfect. Just a lot more on offer which I think Minecraft definitely needs. These also come in a whole range of different colors as well. And again, I would say these are more for the bigger ones, but I am actually curious here. If I was to take this out, take this one out as well, I kind of just want to see how they would look in this one. They kind of still fit, to be honest with you. It's nice to know that they will work in both. If you wanted bigger flower pots, these are on offer. I just really appreciated these. Slightly bigger than your regular one, but not too big. It just means that you can enjoy a different color while not being too much bigger than that, which, again, these kind of things are going to be perfect inside of your house as well. We do have the window version. I'll place some of these over here. I'll have to grab some crops. Kind of see how they look. They attach to everything by the looks of things. I really liked the pale one. Let's go ahead and place these down here. I'm going to grab a couple of flowers and just see how they look. So we'll just go with the regular Minecraft aspect here. Oh, we found ourselves a dandelion. Apparently, I never previously found it. There we go. I just want to see how they look inside of here. So 1 and 2. You can put 2 of them. 2 inside of there. Can you mix and match? You can't mix and match. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I really like the window ones. I know you guys will too. I'm guessing that will go inside of there. Yes, it will. You right-click to take it out. And you can put another one inside. I'm also curious then, can you put more than one inside of here? No, only one at a time. Now, inside of the other, it says we have mysterious seeds. It says they can be retrieved by using a brush on grass blocks in your world, or from moles, which we did. It says once obtained, you can plant them on either normal grass, dirt, or farmland. And it will actually depend on what type you've placed it on to yield a different type of flower. So if I was to go ahead and grab a whole bunch of these and the brush was a really cool aspect, by the way. So if you brush this, you can actually get the seeds that way. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Sometimes it doesn't provide any at all. So it's just a nice addition. Again, really helpful for people in pre-existing worlds, which I think Podcrash really did think of. So if I was to go ahead and plant down a couple of these, put these on top, we'll also do it with these as well. And plant these on top. And then obviously we're going to have to do it with farmland as well. So we'll place this here. Place down a couple of these. And I also want to see if they can actually be bone mealed, which I think they can. Just to increase the speed. Okay, so I just want to see what kind of flowers we end up with here. So place these all down. Bone meal. Yes, you can. We actually got a torch flower too. Oh, that's pretty cool. Picture one. Oh, that's actually really cool. I like that. That's going to be different compared to what we found. So is these. Yeah, they're just going to offer you different flowers. I really like the mysterious seeds. It was a cool addition. And then, yes, we do have the lawnmower. I did show you this. This was my favorite thing. I'm going to chop down everything. Get yourself seeds. You can chop down all of your flowers if you've got plenty of them. And if you want to work with like a dye farm, this is brilliant for it. So in terms of mobs, we do have the gardener and we do have the mole. The mole is going to bury underground, can produce these. The gardener we did see before. You can trade with them. Now this right here is Lumi. This is Loamy Sand. This generates naturally inside of your deserts. Now this is a really nice touch. Basically, it's a place where your plants can actually flourish inside of the deserts. So as you guys know, if you had a flower like this, you can't place them on regular sand. But this basically has enough nutrients where plants can actually thrive. This is really cool, but this is also better than just being a block because you can actually smelt these into bricks. So if you were trying to do a desert-only survival or something and you wanted to get yourself some regular bricks, put these inside of there. Yeah, it's a really nice touch. I liked it. It just means that you can put more plants on it. Now, I'm going to go through as many of these different plants as I can here. But again, you can just put these on top. We have so many different versions, guys. You're about to be surprised at how much this add-on actually has. But these have now been smelted. So obviously, every single type of flower can actually be mentioned inside of here. So if you're looking for a specific type, perfect. Let's try and find something. I just want to tap on something random, for example. Let's tap on the trumpet here. It tells you it's a flowering shrub or small tree that can be found in jungles. It says this member of the nightshade family releases a gentle fragrance in the evening and forms the base of soothing pink dye. But we haven't found it yet. But if you guys are into flowers, and some of them do have multiple types. So yeah, like for example, you can see we got 3 different versions of these, probably more. We're going to discover so many. I wish there was a way to turn off that ding. I'm not gonna lie. It might be possible, actually, but it gets a little bit patronizing, honestly. But these can all be converted into your dyes. So they just function the exact same way as your vanilla aspect, which was one of my favorite things. I'm not really into flowers. It's not really for me. It's not my typical kind of add-on. But I know there's so many people out there that are gonna love this. I've always wanted some kind of... There's a begonia. Some kind of, like, plants expansion for sure. But every single one of these is kind of full. So we've got the chrysanthemum, orchid, clematis. We've got so many different options. Daylily, red. Which one's it? Red flame lily? That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Yellow day. We have daffodils. So many different options. I was going to plant them all, and then I started reading the book, and I was like, yeah, there's just so many on offer. And that's pretty much the bulk of what this add-on actually has to offer, guys. There is so many. Now, what I'm trying to do here is to see if there's any taller ones, because most of them have all been, like, on one scale. I would say the foxglove has definitely been a slightly different one for sure. I like that one, iris. Goldenrod as well. Some are slightly bigger in size. I wanted tall ones. Like, I really wanted to see them the size of sunflowers, for example. I know Podcrash will be looking for your feedback. So if you do have... Oh, I like this one. If you do have any suggestions, of course, guys, leave them in the comments. All right? The creators always love your feedback. I don't know if I planted that one down. I have. There's just so many, guys. I also really liked this one. The hazel one. We don't need the brush. Plant them all down. So yeah, I don't think any other add-on has this much plants. Primrose is pretty cool. I think this might be the add-on that has the most kind of plants out of anything we've checked out. And we all know that Podcrash do a pretty solid job with their add-ons anyway. Like this just... Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a tall one that I like. Foxtail all come in different versions. I think some of these might actually be the taller ones. This is a lotus lily pad, which has to be placed on water. So we'll see how this looks. Put this down here. I wish they added some more water-related ones, because I think swamps could definitely do with an improvement as well. Corn, taller one. Here we go. So I saved the best for last with some of the taller, like, plant species. We did notice a bunch of these, by the way, on the ground. I don't know what they can actually be used for. These are the 4-leafed clovers. 3-leaf clovers. Oh, a couple of different versions of them. Okay, let's grab... What's this one? I don't know how to say it. Yeah, so we do have some tall ones. I definitely saved the taller ones for last. These add-ons are also going to be compatible with all of the other Podcrash related ones. If you're looking for plants, color, gardening styled add-on, this is definitely perfect for it. I hope today's video has helped you out.